Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, by the way, I keep forgetting. If y'all want to hit me off, it's the Doma Sports Talk at gmail.com. That's Doma Sports Talk at gmail.com. You guys, any requests you want me to talk about any kind of sport, any kind of thing going on, just hit me off there. Brother was asking me if I do live. I haven't up until now. Maybe I'll get into that, whatever, but sometimes the time difference ain't really right. And I'm not really live because I don't like really watching. I try, but people get off topic too much. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got time for people to get off topic. But anyway, at the end of the day, holler at me at domasportstalk at gmail.com. Check it out. Now, Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker, WBO champ, former WBO champ, heavyweight division, is 29-2 with 21 KOs. He got 2 losses against Anthony Joshua and Dillian White, both in England, both controversial. He's had a few close fights of late, and people seem to, want to talk about how close fights, and he's not this and he's not that. He don't let his hands go, which I've done a video on myself, because I roll with Joe, but he didn't let his hands go recently. The fight with Junior Fall was too close. The fight with Dereck Chisora was too close. But at the end of the day, Junior Fall is just like Andy Ruiz Jr. and Hughie Fury, right? They were undefeated. That's 3 O's he done took recently. You know everybody ain't beating Hughie Fury, right? Everybody ain't beating Junior Fall. And everybody damn sure ain't beating Andy Ruiz Jr., especially when he did, undefeated. So those are things. And then I got, Chisora, not Chisora, but Dillian White and Anthony Joshua. We know those were controversial. So, the man is all right. Let me tell you another fight that people keep ignoring. He had a pretty good close fight with Carlos Takam when Carlos Takam was 33-2. That Carlos Takam, right? I'm not sure if Carlos Takam was stopped by Povetkin before, but Carlos Takam got stopped by Povetkin because Povetkin was full of meldonium. Now, the Carlos Takam that Joseph Parker fought, guys, had a full training camp. This wasn't the 10-day training camp that Carlos Takam had against Anthony Joshua. 10 days and still looked decent in that fight. They stopped that fight early. Carlos Takam could have went the distance with Anthony Joshua, but they stopped him around 10. With Carlos Takam fighting back. So Carlos Takam, give him a full training camp. Something like my man Tony Thompson that I kind of wished it would have got a full training camp because he was just always called on short notice and still handled his business as Orlanair Solis, as David Price. Tony Thompson, well, I would have liked to have seen him towards the end of his career get a couple of full training camp fights. And I think he would have did a lot better too. But Carlos Takam was always called late. That's the problem. But Joseph Parker did it with a normal training camp. So that's pretty awesome. So, Joseph Parker wants to improve on his Chisora fight. And, he just got with Andy Lee, got away from Barry. Come on, man. I'm supposed to know Barry, man. Kevin Barry. Got away from Kevin Barry. And who I really liked. I liked their relationship that they had. But, you went on to learn something else. And, that's going to take some time. I do think Joseph Parker's formidable. I think he's one of my favorite heavyweights anyway. I don't care. The fights that he's looking at, is maybe the rematch with Dereck Chisora, which I don't think he should waste his time with that right now. But, hey, maybe you want to beat him even better than you did. Okay, cool. Then, of course, the rematch with Dillian White. Why the hell not? Dillian White's calling out everybody except Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz. So maybe Dillian White will fight Joseph Parker. I don't think Dillian White will fight Joseph Parker because Dillian White was there on the night that he fought Joseph Parker. And he know what time it was. He know it was a headbutt in the second round. And he knows at the end he was about to get knocked the hell out. So I don't know if he's going to be messing with Joseph Parker because Joseph Parker, looking at the winner of that fight, was not the most confident in the next fight. I don't think so. The most confident is going to be Joseph Parker if they meet again. And Philip Herkovich is another one. Because Michael Hunter pulled out of that fight. I don't really know why. I know Michael Hunter has a fight with a lesser guy. I don't know the details. I'm not going to get on Michael Hunter because Michael Hunter is a boogeyman, even though he's a little guy for the heavyweight division. I don't know what really went down there. But Philip Herkovich is baby Vitaly Klitschko. Ain't too many people running up on Philip Herkovich. So let's see if Joseph Parker, he said he'll do it. Let's see what happens going forward. I think Joseph Parker will improve a little bit. I think he knows what needs to be done. And, with the talent that he has and the resume he has, You know, he's done some things. You know, there's a lot of other heavyweights we talking about that's, you know, been knocked out, knocked down, did this and that. They're supposed to be better than Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker is still somebody formidable, somebody you better keep your eye on. I know as hell, I sure as hell will. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.